Hey girl, welcome back to my channel, Keeping Up with Ari. It's your girl Ari, and in today's vlog, we are doing a mid-year reset.
Am I really that much to handle? Breaking these figures down.
It's the second half of the year, and it's time to reevaluate. Give your life an audit. See how the first half of the year went. Like, did you accomplish your goals? Are you on track to accomplishing your goals? Like, the things that you wanted at the beginning of the year, are they still the things that you want now? So I'm just going to show you guys how I'm going to be doing my mid-year reset, glow up, life audit, whatever. I'm going to show y'all what I'm going to do. Take what you need, leave what you don't need, because I don't know, sometimes I do a lot. Like I do a lot sometimes. So the first thing I'm going to do is reflect on the first half of the year. Okay, I'm going to think about the goals that I set at the beginning of the year and kind of just like see what happened. Like, what happened? What was good? What do I need to do better? And y'all, I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I set very specific goals at the beginning of the year. I feel like I had really specific goals like last year because I was going through like heartbreak and my healing journey and all of those things. So like I really needed to lock in and get right with myself, love myself, all those things. And I felt like I spent all of last year doing that. So I feel like I really had like vague goals this year, like really vague. I feel like at the beginning of the year, I had a lot of fun. Like I went to 5 different countries in this first half. I traveled every single month except for in April. So I feel like I've been having fun. Like I'm living my soft life. Like last year was trying to live my soft life. But honestly, when I think about it, I have been living my soft life. Now there are things that I can tweak and do better or start to do, because now that I've had fun, I'm sitting here like, oh, maybe we should get a little bit more specific. So for the second half of 2025, it's time for me to get specific with my goals, okay? And I'm gonna be breaking those out into 3 different like buckets, maybe 4, but I think 3. So like the 3 buckets are gonna be wellness, financial, and career/content. A lot of things fall into the wellness bucket, which is why I just have these 3, like self-care, physical health, all those things fall into wellness anyway. So that's where I'm just going to categorize them at. Okay, so I've already done like my evaluation of the first half of my year. And now I know where I need to be going into the second half. So I'm going to get specific, and I'm going to start off by writing my goals down in my notebook. I always have to start off with a notebook. I then transfer it digitally, but like I want to start off in my notebook. Okay, so for the wellness category, the first thing I want to focus on are my routines, my morning routine and my night routine, especially my morning routine, because I'm not a morning person. I've been getting up like 4 to 5 times a week at 5 a.m. for the past 4 months to go to the gym, and I'm still not a morning person. Like, and when I don't go to the gym, I get up whenever I feel like it, and it's usually me rushing to go to work and all these things, and it's never like good. So I really want to get my morning routine down packed. My night routine I already kind of have down packed because I'm a night person, so that's a lot easier for me, and I kind of already have my flow. So I want to focus on my morning routine. Like I want to have like an ideal routine and then like a realistic routine, and maybe even just like my lazy routine. Like what you want your mornings to look like ideally, and then like having a realistic one, like, okay, this is what might realistically happen. And then just having like, okay, I woke up late, like I just gotta do something, or I'm in like a terrible mood this morning, like I can't give that much effort to it, and just having your like very low effort lazy routine. This also kind of makes me want to reread Atomic Habits, because it talks a lot about like habit stacking and all those different things that will help your routine. And I kind of want to go back and read it again and like really take notes this time, because I actually really love the book. So yeah. Okay, but speaking of books and reading, I actually want to read more. I feel like the phones have really ruined it for me. Like my attention span with reading is literally like non-existent. Like it takes me forever to read a book. But this is the current book that I'm about to start reading, The Let Them Theory. Everybody says this book is so good. I went to therapy last week and I was talking, and she was like, oh, you need to read this book. So here I am about to read this book. I thought I didn't want to read it at first because I'm like, I already know that theory. Like, I already know, you know? But yeah, heard very great things about this. So this is going to be the book that I read. I kind of want to make like a reading goal for myself for the second half of the year. I'm going to be realistic with myself. I'm not reading a book a month. I don't know. Sorry. I know myself. Like, I'm not. I mean, I can try though. Like, I can try. Whatever the goal is, I'm going to set some goals for reading because I want to get my vocabulary up. Like, I want to read more. Like, I want to learn. So reading is included in my wellness goals. Then when we get into like health and fitness and things, I really want to like know what I should be taking and what I shouldn't be taking. I know we go on the internet and we see people like, oh, you need to take this vitamin, you need to take this supplement, you need to do this. And actually you should really consult a doctor. So I'm going to the doctor next week. So when I go to the doctor, I'm definitely going to like tell her all my concerns, and like I think they'll probably need to run some blood tests, like all those different things, so I can see which vitamins I need to take, like which supplements I should take, you know, all those different things, because I just don't want to be taking anything just to be taking anything. But I think what really made me think about this is like my gut health. I realized that like I can't eat broccoli. Like broccoli literally destroys my stomach. I used to eat broccoli with like every meal for lunch, and at work I would be super bloated, like I would be cramping, like have to use the bathroom after eating broccoli. And now that I've gotten rid of broccoli out of my diet, I don't have those problems anymore, at least like while eating it or whatever. So I don't have those problems, but it did make me want to like go to the doctor and see, because I think broccoli is on like the list for anti-inflammatory foods, and it inflames my stomach. So I want to go and do whatever I need to do for my gut. I also drink energy drinks a lot, like one a day. One a day during the week, and then on the weekends, if I feel like I need to be super productive, I will have one. So I probably drink an energy drink 5 to 6 days out of the week, which is terrible, and it's terrible for your stomach. Like I'll be at work and my stomach will just be talking, like it'll be growling and making all types of noises, like not when I'm hungry, but like at random times making noises, and I hate it. So recently I have cut back on energy drinks because y'all know, like I'm the energy drink queen, but I just don't like that. Like I don't like that. It also like causes anxiety. I already have anxiety and all that stuff. I don't need more anxiety. So I'm cutting back on them. Like last week I think I had, or like this week I think I've had 2. I had one this morning because I went to the gym and I knew I had a whole bunch of things to do, record content, blah blah blah, whatever. And then I think I had one maybe Wednesday or something like that, because I have a lot of stuff to get done at work. And so yeah, I'm cutting back on energy drinks. When it comes to fitness and all these things, I want to be in the gym 3 to 5 times a week. I've already kind of been doing that. I fell off this past like month and a half after coming back from my birthday trip in May. After that, like have not been going to the gym. Like, well, let me not say that, because I'll go to the gym, I just won't eat right. Like I won't eat right at all. But I also don't want to make this like a diet thing where like I don't continue with it. So I'm trying to create a lifestyle. Like I'm trying to make this my lifestyle. I'm not trying to restrict myself from anything. Like I'm not going on super crazy diets. Like I'm not doing all this because I want this to be sustainable and I want to keep it going. Like yes, I want to be a skinny queen, but I also want it to be sustainable. And if I just make it a lifestyle, I'm gonna be a skinny queen forever. Another thing I'm gonna be using for my wellness goals is a habit tracker, but I saw one on Etsy where you can like put in all your habits and check it off every day, and it kind of has like a little like goal thing, like the percentage, like it'll be like, oh, you did 63% of this stuff or whatever. I think it'll be easier for me to see because I usually use my digital planner that has a habit tracker and I'll just check things off. But I think seeing like a completion thing is gonna make me go harder or something. Like I don't know the science behind it, but yeah. So the next bucket I'm gonna focus on is my financial bucket. Okay, so now that I've reevaluated and assessed my life, like I realize like the things that I need to do. Like I know what I need to do. I know what I'm trying to accomplish. I know where I'm trying to be. So now I can get more specific financially. I also was like traveling heavy again, like I said, in the first half of the year. And I was like, maybe I should calm down. Like maybe I should relax. But I'm never going to stop living the life that I live to like save and budget and things. Like I'm either going to make more money or just move smarter when it comes to my money. Like, I don't know. I'm not sitting in the house looking crazy and saving every little freaking dollar that I touch in my life. Like, I don't know. That's just not me. I'm going to figure out how to make some more money. Like, that's just my mindset. I'm going to figure out how to make some more money. And that's why y'all need to watch this YouTube video and like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. So honestly, y'all, I'm great at budgeting my money. But I think all I do is plan my money, and then whatever's left over, I just spend it. Like, I just spend it. Like, you know, like I plan and budget, pay my bills, save, do whatever I need to do, and then I just spend my money. But I kind of want to stop doing that, because I feel like sometimes I'd be like, okay, well, what did I do? Like, what did I buy? Like, I feel like I don't know where my money is going. So I think it's time for me to buckle down just a little bit. So I usually use a budget template that I made. It is linked in my description for anybody that wants it. I literally use that thing every single time I'm about to get paid. Like, anytime I want to look at my money, anytime I need to move or shift my money, like whatever it is, I use this thing all the time. I budget the money all the time. I just spend the money, you know. But I've been wanting to get one of those Excel spreadsheet like templates that people sell to, you know, input all your bills and all that stuff, and it like automatically tracks and does all that stuff. I want one of those so that I can write down like all my bills, like all my debt, like whatever it is that I need to like put in here financially. I want to put it all in here, and any other little miscellaneous things that I need to like pay for. Like, y'all, I have to get one wisdom tooth out, and they told me $800. $800. A rock hit my window and cracked my windshield, and they told me they couldn't fix it because it's in the corner and their device can't get on it. So I need a whole new windshield, and I need to pay my speeding ticket. So like, life is expensive. So that's why I'm really like, whoa, let me buckle down. And I have a luxury car, and luxury maintenance, like as y'all know, like is $1 million. Like, it's time for me to like come back. Like it's time for me to get right and spend my money wisely. Better spend it better, you know, spend it better. So that's what I'm going to be doing financially. Also have like some financial goals, things I want to do next year, like, and how much money I need to save and do all these things. So like, yeah, that's included. The next bucket is career/content creation. So for my career, I do want to do more things like for professional development and all these things, and kind of figure out like where I want to be in my career. Like, what do I want to do? Like, what are the next steps? What are my goals? Like, that's something that I really like want to get into and get serious about as a corporate girly. So that's something that I'm really going to be focusing on this year, going to more like panels and like different things that's going to accelerate my career, meet people, network more. Like, that's just one goal that I have for like my 9-to-5 career goals. But I'm an entrepreneur at heart. Like, y'all, I used to have a boutique. I started it in the pandemic, and it was cool. Like, it was cool. I've always been like a girly who loved fashion, grew up loving fashion, wanted to be a fashion designer. My grandma taught me how to sew, all those things. So I always wanted to have my own boutique. And so I had my boutique for like maybe 2 years. I was in college and I had a full-time job, and I was just burnt out, y'all. It's like very discouraging, very humbling. I was burnt out. Also, like, having a boutique is expensive, honey. Like, it's expensive. Like, when everybody be complaining about these boutiques and how much they charge, I don't say nothing, because if you're not like a big like retailer, you can't sell and get these things for like the same prices. Like, if you were buying an outfit, it was like $20 a piece, and the pack came in a size of 6. So you had 2 small, 2 medium, 2 large, $20 a piece. What's that math? Like $120, and then to ship it was an extra like $30-$40. Like, it's expensive having a boutique. But I do still want to have my own business. Would I go back into having a boutique right now? I don't know. Like, I don't think so. I don't think that's like something I want to do right now. But I mean, it's never off the table. When I tell y'all I've had 75,000 different business ideas in the past like year. Some I've already acted on, like some I started getting samples from and all these things, but I changed my mind so much then it's just like, okay, cool, let me just really think about it, let me pray about it, like let me see like what it is I want to do for real. So now I feel like I'm kind of at the point where I know what kind of business I want to have and I want to start. So I think I want to focus on creating that business plan and doing everything that I want to do for that and need to do for that. So I'm going to be focusing on that these next 6 months. Now, I know I'm a perfectionist, and like being a perfectionist, like you'll be working on something forever and never release it. But with this, I really do want to get my business plan in order, get my systems in order. So that way, like when it is time to launch, like I'm good. Like I don't have to do too much because I work a 9 to 5, I make content, like, and then having a business is a 25/8 job, okay? A 25/8 job. And I'll already be like halfway overwhelmed with all of the things that I need to do, like content, work my 9 to 5, have a social life, go to the gym, all these things. It's already a lot. So I just want to make sure that I'm set up for success before launching another business, because I know at the end of like having my boutique, I was very inconsistent with it, like very inconsistent. So I don't want to do all that. So yeah, that's what I'm going to focus on these next 6 months. So content wise, I really do want to get more paid collabs. I feel like a lot of people want to get paid collabs, especially as a content creator. But I'm going to get more collabs, but I do feel like I need to go a little bit harder, okay? I do feel like I need to do more outreach, because all of the ones that I've had so far, they've reached out to me, but I also feel like it's not consistent. So like I feel like I need to do a little bit more work and reach out to them. So that's something I'm gonna be focusing on, focus on like rebuilding my media kit, all these different things. I also want to build a bigger community and a more engaged community. I know everybody's like, oh my God, I want to get 30K and I want to get 40K, all these different things. Like, yeah, like that's a goal, like, you know, that's a goal or whatever. But I feel like followers don't really matter if they're not engaged. And I realized that trying to get to 10K, I was trying to get to 10K followers on TikTok for the longest, okay? And I finally hit it, and then it was just like, okay, now what? Like people weren't engaged as much, and I'm like, oh, okay. So ever since maybe I've been at like 13K, I've been focusing on having a more engaged audience and building a community, because you can post all day, these videos can go viral all day, but like viral videos usually never get you the followers that you want. I've realized that because I've had a couple. Like I had a video of a Stanley Cup. I think my most viral video of a Stanley Cup get like 3.8 million views, and probably like a couple thousand followers. But like, what does that have to do with anything? Like I don't know. I feel like those followers like probably don't even engage with my content because they follow me off of a Stanley Cup, like, you know, like stuff like that. So yeah, I just want to create more content that's going to build that community and that engagement. Like I want people to be like, oh my God, you have a YouTube, I'm going to watch you on YouTube. Like that's the like type of people that I want, like, you know. But for career and content, we're going to be writing down our old reliable notebook, okay, in my notebook. But I do go a little bit deeper with my content in my social media planner that I have. So we'll get into that in a second. So just like I did for the beginning of the year, I want to make a mid-year vision board, and based on like all of my goals. So I have all my goals written down, and I'm just gonna go on Pinterest and I'm gonna find pictures that just relate to like all my goals, and then I'm going to create a vision board. I'm gonna do this one on my computer so that I can be my computer background and maybe even my iPad background. But I love making me a good vision board, like I really do. But yeah, I feel like making a vision board is really gonna help me to visualize like the life that I want to have going into the second half. Now I'm gonna get into planning this month, July. So while we're on the topic of vision boards, if you don't know, I make a monthly vision board. Like every single month I make a vision board based on what I'm gonna do for that month, okay? What I want the month to look like, so I can get to my mid-year or yearly vision board. Like these are the stepping stones. So I feel like you kind of just have to figure out like, what are my goals for the month? Like looking at all my goals like that I set, what can I do this month to help me get there? Okay, so think about all your goals, write them down. Okay, get a planner, get a notebook, get a digital planner. I have a digital planner, it's in my description. I have a digital planner, and just think about what you need to do for that month. Then make your vision board. Then we're gonna go over into the monthly calendar. And what I like to do is I like to write down every single thing that I have going on for the month. Events, birthdays, if I remember my appointments right then and there, like for the month. I write all of that stuff down on my monthly calendar. Then y'all, I know this is like an extra step, but you see this whiteboard? I go on the whiteboard and I also write my month. Like this is a monthly whiteboard. I go on my whiteboard and I write July and I do all of the same things. Also on my whiteboard, I will write down my workout routine for the week and what day I want to do. And then like, I'm not even gonna get all into it, but then I just plan out my days. Like, and I'll do that like every Sunday. I'll sit down and I'll plan out each day and what's going on. So I'm not even gonna show you all that, but that's just what I do. I'm also gonna make a Google Calendar because I have been literally so busy every single day. And also like with happy hours and things I want to do with my friends or whatever, I low-key just want to send them an invite. Like, I don't know, like I'm an auntie now, like I don't know, like we the adults, this is what adults do. We send out invites to happy hour, like I don't know. So I want to make a Google Calendar just for that aspect. But also, y'all don't have to do this. This is just something I'm gonna do. But also, Aaliyah's face showed us the app that she uses. It's called Structure. This is not an ad, but like if y'all want to work. But yeah, it's called Structured, and you can literally plan out your whole entire day and everything you need to do. I have it, but I honestly have not used it for real. Like I haven't used it. I started to, but then I don't. Because you can also like click off the task, like okay, done. And I think it will send you like notifications, reminders, things like that. There is a free version and a paid version, so I don't know like what you get with the free and what you get for the paid. But I'm also going to be using that just so I have something on my phone to like mark off. Like I'm going to have my habit tracker and all those other things like in Google Calendar. I think can be on your phone too. But you know, I want to have it on my phone because if I'm going to be digital, it'll probably be on my phone more than anything. So I'm going to be also using that to track my days and all the things that I need to do. So for my content, I always use my social media planner. I will start off in my notebook though. Like I do start off by just jotting down all of the ideas that I have. But in my content planner, I have a brain dump section. So I'll brain dump all of the ideas that I have, and I'll break it out versus like TikTok videos, Instagram, YouTube. Like I'll break it out like that. And then I'll think about like, what do I have going on for the week? And I can make those into like videos as well if I'm doing something like fun, like a pool day, or you know, like doing something, spend the day with me, a weekend, whatever. And that's kind of how I think through that. And then I'll start planning like, okay, which videos can I record, you know, this week, or like when can I record this, like when can I edit all of this. And then I start scheduling which videos are getting posted on what days. So I like to do that. That helps me to like batch content. It's really the editing part. Like I really be sitting on it and like I don't edit, but I'm gonna be more on top of it this year because I have goals. I have things that I want to do for my content. So yeah. But yeah, y'all, if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment below on what you're going to be doing to reset, or if any of these things you're going to be taking away to use for your mid-year reset, and let me know. Okay, bye.